across the country. It's the place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change. Mug is in the bag, and the bag is the bass, and the bass never change. It's a groove. As soon as you hear that groove, I know I got
you. Good evening, good people. I want to welcome you to the Corner Convo. It's your boy, Mr. AMON. As always, you know, say what you want, just spell my name right.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
Then we also got your favorite. He's climbing the charts, man. AB, what up?
You got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know that you know I go where I need to go to get it better. You push my button. There's no telling what I may do. Stab, choke, inflation. I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing.
Last but not least, actually not even last, coming up third, man, we got the smart guy. This boy has hella facts, hella random facts for no reason.
Wrestle with an alligator. I done tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. The champ is here.
Oh shit, here we go. It gets harder and harder every show. I want y'all to put your hands together. Bring all the hate you can for your main man, Big Stace.
Black power shit. You know that shit gets no play in this ride.
I'm still gonna be the king.
All right, y'all good? Y'all good?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Start off by shorting, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know,
fam, why?
It's
Tell me
all
why, bro.
about. It's all about culture. Every tattoo I have represents me. So I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a kicks guy, right? The other one is Chicago. I'm from that, man. I-90, 94, 57 all the way down, man. Of course, the microphone is for the love of the music, man. I mean, what else do you
just describe it a little bit for those of them who can't really see the detail.
What we're doing here, we have stacked shoe boxes. You got your
Well, selling his soul.
box.
Illuminati got him.
You have your Air
That
Max
mean we
box.
about to blow up. Shit.
And on top, last but not least, we got the Jordan box, man. That's what I do. I've been doing it for a very, 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 very long time.
Let me just say something real quick, bro. Please don't be with them brothers in line. I'm not trying to sound morbid, but Michael Jordan has to die at some point. Nobody lives forever. Don't be in line at the tattoo shop getting a Jumpman tramp stamp, bro. The motherfuckers gonna be like, grown fucking man. They gonna cry, break down. If they went bananas over Kobe,
That's
died,
true.
and Mama
That
tattoo.
is
Imagine how you do
absolutely
with
true.
fucking Mike, bro. Don't
That's
be
a
in
good
line.
point.
I will come snatch your ass out that motherfucker and tell Monique I'm doing it. I'm saving your guy. I'm saving your hubby, all right? I'm not letting him make the mistake.
Saving your soul for sure.
He already gone. He got
SOUL, not SOLE.
play on words.
Hey, if a grown man has a tramp stamp, he need to kill himself. Let me be clear.
Twice.
Yeah.
The grown man buys the same shoe for $500 over and over and over again. He halfway dead already.
3
No,
times.
that's actually called necessary
Stupidity.
purchases. That's all.
How RZA say it?
Stupidity.
Ridiculous. That's how RZA talk.
Ridiculousness.
Hey, so
Fucking ridiculous.
for those who
Dope ass
don't
song
know,
too.
I want to get into our sponsor this week. All right. Wow, I am blown away. I am blown away by this sponsor. It's
Trying to get the lighter ready.
no. All right, are you guys done? Are you guys done?
Nope, definitely not done. Go ahead, though. Gonna give you a little bit more room to hang
You
yourself.
got it. You got the table.
Episode 31 is brought to you by Time, Candles, and More.
Not 32.
No, this is now.
Oh, I thought it was magic.
Time, Candles, and More. Okay, decorative.
I wonder why you said that. My bad. Don't do your thing, bro.
Decorative,
Let me mute
customizable
myself.
scented candles, pillars, and vessels. Pillars are more so for home decor purposes. Vessels have wooden wicks and crackle and sizzle like fireplace wood when you burn them. These candles are for the cause. a percentage of the candles sales go to a student fund. All right. Once the student fund reaches 5K, she will be blessing a student with the 5K for their college tuition. Obviously, that she has criteria that they need to meet, so they will have to meet those criteria. But the candles that she sells, they're made from scratch. They're scented. Again, she will customize whatever it is that you like. Right now, the website is under construction. All right, but you can find her on IG at Time Candles and More. That's TIMEKANDLESN More, MORE. And on Facebook, Time Candles and More, or email Time Connor, at gmail.com. Again, Time KACONNER at gmail.com. Now, as you can see, I'm actually burning that right now. And she customized some very nice corner combo candles for us. And she actually handmade them all. We all have one. All right. So you guys can come pick up your candles. And they actually smell delish. Picture. Yeah, they actually spelled delish.
It's a great picture.
It is. She actually spelled everyone's name right. She's a fan of the show. So again, we appreciate you. Make sure you go get in tune with her. She is amazing with the candles. They are customized, scented candles. And again, we don't promote anything that we don't love ourselves.
You said they smell delish.
They smell amazing.
That's dope. I love the idea of that. Donating to college funds, man. Anytime you have an entrepreneurial, I feel like every business, no matter what, Nike, McDonald's, all them included, if they're not showing a clear, kind of like to Abasi's point, the people that buy them fucking shoes are the people that need the most help going to college. And if they're going to spend that money on your shoes, then you should be doing something specifically to put back in that community because they supporting your whole business. So shout out to sis for that. That's dope.
Time Candles and More.
Anyone else notice?
Let it burn.
Can we check on our brother real quick? You all right, my brother? You cool?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
Candles, new dog, brothers, midlife hitting early.
That's
what
we're doing. That's what
I'm
we're
watching, bro.
Wait, you know what, man?
We all
trying to get us to do more
brother.
things at home.
Yeah, bro, you was out of pocket for that dog picture, man. That was just.
Oh, he's here now.
Necessary.
He's not ready for the limelight. He's not ready for the limelight.
Fine, man. Just you so premature with the picture and all that. Not all
man.
good.
No, see, here's the thing, man. Sometimes you have to.
I smell a new suspect on that comment.
You have to bring a new energy and a new vibe. That's all. If you continue to do the same things over and over again and expect a different result, that's called insanity.
I love that you are taking everything that Monique told you to get the damn dog and making it seem like you had anything to do with that process.
Okay.
I love it. I love that you try to take full credit for clearly what Monique
new tattoos
made clear to you.
New dog, new candles. Boy, you
is your tattoo artist? Is he
no money? My
your
number,
tattoo artist?
All right.
Is he affordable?
Yeah, very much so. If you got the bag.
All right, because I need to get this shit that you referred me to when we were in. Yeah,
we were kids.
I need that shit gone.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It was
that your first tattoo?
First and last until we get this covered.
How old were you?
How old were we, man? I was like 20.
Well, I got mine when I was like 18, 19, but then I still knew dude and sent him your way. So that was my bad for the send off.
I thought we got it like literally days apart.
I might have,
we got them like days, a day apart.
I was like 19 though, 18, 19, whatever I was.
So yeah.
This is how West Side I am. My first tattoo was my name, of course. They go 16 to 17. And it was at the flea market on Madison and Pulaski, bro, in the basement.
Damn.
And that's it, brother.
He's in a white guy garage, so that should tell you.
I'm a clearly be over 40 when I get my first tattoo. I still ain't got one.
Yeah, get this shit covered. Well, we got mine. Let's go.
Well, we got some black excellence that we cannot ignore. All right. I am very, 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 very proud of my man, Master P. Master P has cereals. He has gym shoes. He has had his own production company, obviously the music. Master P now is building cars, big exotic cars, owned and operated and built and created by black people. He actually linked up with the engineer from Tesla, who's a black man, to start building these cars. And I just thought that was just amazing. And you know, he's stepping completely outside the box. Now I don't know how successful this venture will be, but he's made it his business to say, hey, no, I can get into the cereal game. And if you know anything about the food industry, Dion, I know you do. It's hard to get on shelves, right? And it's hard to get your black owned whatever on any shelf. So he's been successful doing that. So I just wanted to give him a big salute. Man, one of the cars I saw looked dope. You know,
That's awesome.
looked dope.
He's dope.
You know what?
Like
More people have to have this approach and just like try stuff. Of course, you got the resources to do it, but you know, you don't always have to have the resources to have an idea. Maybe can partner up with somebody, but he ain't scared to try nothing.
The simple truth is that all he needs for it to be successful is for successful black people to buy it.
Endorse
If
it.
successful black people keep buying white-owned shit, then he's not going to be successful. Simple and plain.
Yeah.
I mean, the point the boss he made is podcast networks as well. You got to try. If we don't try,
Yeah, we're shopping ourselves right now. You know, we can't let the cat out the bag, but it's some things going on.
cow.
Also, we have Terry Fontenoy. Is that how you pronounce that? Hired as Fontenot. Okay, hired as Atlanta Falcons' first black general manager. I thought that was key. So shout out to that brother. And what else I got? Once again, my boy Jay-Z. Okay.
I see you're looking to get his hairdo.
No, you're a hater. First of all,
I'm just saying this night, man. You can grow your hair, bro.
This is true.
I can't.
This is true.
I'm not hating. Look, you still got your hairline. So does McKinday, young ass. It's all good. And the bossy shit. I ain't got none of that.
I don't know how
none of y'all motherfuckers got.
You make up for with the beard, dog. Yep.
Yeah. You're winning. I don't know how Jay-Z continuously finds room and space to make news when you're a Billy, you know. But him and Rock Nation just launched the largest cannabis company in California to help out black-owned cannabis stores or spots, whatever. Again, huge.
It's like a network where you join it.
They need that.
Yeah,
they need that, bro.
They were first. They tried to shut us out by saying you need $1 million worth of credit to even get and apply for the business to sell the cannabis. That was a way to try to keep us out.
And you needed that because the facilities to meet all of the regulations.
Yeah,
that's how much it was going to cost to actually make sure that you had those.
It's so
up and running.
Hilarious how these companies do that. The NCAA tried to do it with Rich Paul. I think McKinney had mentioned it before. When Rich Paul got big and he got AD, they tried to say, "Oh, you got to have a 4-year degree, and this and that, and you have to apply to the NBA APA." It's a joke, and we always circumvent all of that bullshit and get past it. So
just like in Illinois, you know, we finish.
Yeah.
You got Illinois, man. When they start handing out the licenses to do these cannabis companies in these facilities, there was a huge discrepancy and uproar because of the lack of minorities that were granted access to these facilities. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine in a state like Cali where they have so many under the table kinds of cannabis, bro. Just imagine the legal shit they can come up with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just hate when they try to corner the market and keep us out. They corner the market and try to put us in corner at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
No pun.
No pun.
Bar this week. Everybody dropped bars already this week, fam. It's like that, huh?
Bars.
Also, all right, not black excellence, but you know, we here love the women on the corner. So I got to give a shout out to the first woman NFL referee that will be in the Super Bowl, Sarah Thomas. Last name Thomas. So it could be black, but not she's white. But we'll take.
She's not. I saw her.
She white. No, she white girl. She white. But no. Shout out to her.
I think it's awesome
Karen.
that they could
right.
They can get into it, and I mean, men are still going to be men. We've seen it in the NBA where they might question a call from a female ref a little harder than they would a male ref. But I mean, you got to get started earlier. I'm more interested to see like how the younger like African American and even brown Hispanic. I haven't seen really a Hispanic. Not to knock what she's doing at all, but I like to see more of a cultural expansion,
diversity, cultural diversity.
Yeah,
the biggest thing. Thank you,
Amon.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that's going on in NFL. Even when we talk about Fontenot's hiring, is like they were very clear at the beginning of the year that they are intentionally going to seek more diverse personnel for these GM and coaching jobs. And then the first 4 coaching jobs went to other white boys.
Six.
And six, right? And so now there's literally only 1 coaching job left, and they have to put a black person in that. So there's 2 guys that they're delivering. Oh, they hired. What's the name? Houston already hired.
Houston's looking to hire Josh McCown or one other guy, and he's white.
Or
the conversation I heard was they were going to look at Bieniemy and the brother from what you call it, Buffalo. But either way,
I know you're talking about Leslie Frazier.
Yeah, Leslie Frazier. Either way, I think the big key here is that if you can, there are easy places to do that. One of the reasons why people can't be why you don't have GMs or head coaches, because they do prefer people with actual NFL experience. That makes sense to me. I don't have a problem with that, right? But when we talk about officials, that is a place that there's absolutely no reason where it shouldn't be damn near 50-50 across the board. There's no reason. You can't give me any reasoning why officials, there shouldn't be almost an automatic 50% should be women, 50% should be men. There's a lot of us. Reason.
There's a lot of African-American officials. Now, there actually is a nice amount. I think Amon had this in his quick hits as well, but there is a nice amount of GMs. Terry Fontenot, I believe, I remember, I think he played for the Bears, if I'm not mistaken. He played in the league. He's Atlanta's first black. Detroit just hired a black GM. Ozzie Newsome's a well-known GM. He built the Baltimore Ravens when they were huge. Yeah he was there's a lot. I mean, the Bulls GM is African-American. So now, unfortunately, and I read this the other day and actually talked to one of my good friends.
You read it?
Yeah, I actually read. And I have some sources in the game, as you know.
Flex.
Yeah. Detroit, perfect example. They just hired an African-American GM. Apparently, the coach that they hired, he had nothing to do with it, as well as nothing to do with who he's hiring. So what I've noticed in the NFL is they put guys in place that they can still kind of
nepotism.
Yeah. No, it's just the puppeteering of, all right, we need you to do this for us. Don't worry about, giving your input. Just sit in your perch as the GM and then we'll go. A head coach has more autonomy to run plays, to run shit. So they don't want your ass there. Hence why there were 7 positions available and 6 have already been filled by non-black coaches.
Right. You know what? I watched the NFL, and this was in our quick hits as well. I watched the NFL, but fuck him anyway, man, because the Rooney Rule has always been a joke. It started off as something, valiant. Let's try. But then you soon realize if you paid any attention, it's just a joke. They just recently reached past very qualified people to bring up younger white talent. They may be around for a long time. They put them on actually decent teams or upcoming teams, so to speak, you know what I'm saying, to give them a chance to have longevity. The NFL was the last organization
to integrate.
That black, I can't even say that. Well, yeah, that too, but I'm going somewhere else with it. That fake got it right when it came to social justice. Period. You know what I'm saying? We didn't give a fuck about hockey. Not a lot of us play hockey. There are brothers and POC in hockey, but that's not what we do all the time.
Papa Jones' son, one of the top black players.
PK Subban. Yeah. So, when baseball beats you to the punch, fam, you fucking lost.
Because that was pretty racist organization.
Bad.
You freaking lost, man. So I just always say, I just don't expect anything else from the true billionaire boys club in the NFL. They're going to do it, man, And the closest thing we had to standing on a unified front was when they blackballed Cap for kneeling. That's when I saw people like, you know what, we can't take this. But Sundays get boring without chicken, pizza, and football. So we slowly fell back into the
It's an extraordinary part of the American economy. I mean, it sells, the NFL is the highest selling product to ever come out of the United States. Fuck cars, fuck all of the industry shit they tell you in history class. The NFL and hip hop. The NFL and hip hop. Those two are the highest gross domestic product that we have in this country.
But how are they making money right now, bro? These 100,000 stadiums sitting empty with motherfucking tarp on them.
I don't
You know what I'm
think
saying?
they're.
Like,
Here's the thing. I don't
that's
think
gonna
that.
last so long.
Right. I don't think that
TV
they're
deals, merch.
losing money. I don't think that they're losing money. I think that they are certainly not making the extraordinary amount of profit that they
The
normally.
projected amount they want to make.
I think that they're definitely their numbers are down, but I don't think there might be some organizations that are losing money. Like, don't get me twisted. I'm not saying every organization, but NFL is a profit sharing model. So the Cleveland Browns get a percentage of the New England Patriots, you know what I'm saying? End of the year sales, right? Like, just to keep it from being completely tilted, right? So like, yeah, I don't think that they're making a lot of money, but I'd be hesitant to believe that they're losing money.
That's the NCAA's model.
I'm just interested to see how long it's.
The mail programs finance. I'm just gonna be real quick. That's like the NCAA's model. The male programs make more money, so guess who they take care of as well? The other sports, the football and basketball takes care of all the other sports and the female athletes. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad model, but
like, you crazy as hell if you don't think Alabama and Ohio State made money. However,
that's the only reason you have a season.
Yeah, exactly. But Michigan,
the only reason you have a season.
Like, Michigan missed like 4 games, right? They have 100,000 person stadium. Think about basketball. Memphis Grizzlies, or you can think of whatever team. I don't know basketball.
20,000.
They are losing money, bro.
I'll say this though, Dion. If they take a L in 1 year of a 40-year-long stretch of capping big dumbass, they're not hurting. So I agree. There's definitely some teams that are taking a profit loss. But in terms of, is it really affecting them? Hell no, man. They got so much stored away.
What do you think a stadium makes, whether it's NFL or a Bulls game or
I'll show you.
What do you think an actual stadium for a game? A couple million a game?
Sodas,
parking, millions.
Millions.
Bulls stadium. Now, Bulls are trash, right?
But the games are always packed. Games are always packed.
They sell out about 20. They get about 24 to 27,000 per game, right? The basic seat at the top of the 100 level is $100.
Yeah.
So you go down, you just going 100 more. On the floor and like first 5 rows, that's G's. Even the 300s, you dropping 50.
Here's the thing.
Not to mention concessions and hoodies and all of that shit.
All that.
So let's kind of quantify a little bit. If we're saying a stadium makes $3 million,
usually the team owns the stadium.
Right, at $3 million for a game total with everything, right? You have how many home games if you're in basketball?
41.
Yeah, 41, split in half.
41.
I do the math. So they're
Thank
fine.
you.
I mean, it's not $3 million a game. That's not a real number. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. The top 5 most profitable sports organizations. None of them are basketball.
LA.
None of them are basketball teams. Not one basketball. A basketball team's not even. I'm 100% sure. A basketball team is not even on the top 10. Number 1 is the Manchester United soccer team. They have the highest, sports business, right? The Manchester United is the number 1. The New York Yankees, I believe, are number 3. Number 2 is Spain's soccer program, or at least this data is about 3-4 years old too. Let me say that. But Green Bay is the only football team that's in the top 15. But yes, when you think about Green Bay, because of their model, we're talking about profit models, right? The one thing that Green Bay has, their stadium costs are next to nothing compared to other cities because of how the community owns that team. So the way that they're structured as a company actually changes their financial model. But beyond all that, they also have one of the strongest brands in the sports game. That Green is all over the world. Anyway, all that to say that these are extraordinary business enterprises, and winning.
In America, I don't have the world. I have it in America though.
Winning has nothing to do with making money in sports. Winning has nothing to do with making money in sports.
Let me give you these stats real quick.
Dallas Cowboys up to
number 1.
Dallas is up there. Dallas is up there.
Then somehow in fucking the world, the Knicks, Lakers,
Golden State.
I would want to see.
Madrid. I would want to see. This is 2020.
The internet, like everything else, bro.
Barcelona is 8th. You're right about, and then Manchester United is 10.
Yeah, bro.
But they're
Pressure, bro.
showing that the
I don't know where,
percentages are going down. The Patriots are 7. Golden State is 5 still. Lakers are 4th. The fucking Bears are 13, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So like I'm reading something here. It says an NFL team
That's
earned
global.
$7 million on an average in ticket sales from a single stadium event. And this was in 2016. About 55% of the revenue used to pay athletes and musicians. 10% goes to general stadium administration. 5% goes to teams coaching staff.
Motherfuckers
5% paid in
forget
taxes.
that.
And
LeBron
8%
got to
profit.
get his money.
It's a win.
LeBron getting paid.
It's a win.
Kyrie
All right.
and all of them in Brooklyn, they got to get paid.
So-
And fans
y'all.
pay them. Shit.
Enough of this sports shit.
Yeah, that shit is trash. Because I ain't seeing no parts of that 7 to 13 million right now.
But you supporting it with that tattoo, boy. You
Ain't
making
it?
sure.
Buy them shoes.
Woo, you making sure Nike is in business like a motherfucker.
Man, they need a
Yeah,
halftime podcast.
I have a
Shit.
contract with Nike. Fuck you, man.
If you want to talk, bro, doing your midlife crisis, if you want to talk, bro, I'm here. All right? All right, brother. We
Hey,
all
can I
we
ask you a
got.
question?
CMB, we all we got, fam.
Am I my brother's keeper? Fuck out of here. Let me ask you. You know what? I'll wait. No,
Okay.
fuck that. I don't want to wait. What does your tribal shit mean? What is your tribal shit?
What?
That's
is your
a long description. You talking about me
Yes.
or McKinley? It's a
What
long
tribal
description,
shit? What
bro.
are you even talking about?
He know. Him
I
know. Him
I
know.
got hella tattoos, tribal tattoos, and not the shit you
okay.
go,
We talking about
not
tattoos.
the things you go into the tattoo shop and just pick off the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mine took research, and it's okay. I'll explain it to you another day. Don't trip.
Okay, cool. I'm here for.
Don't trip. It's not a shoebox and some laces, brother. It's not the Jumpman logo.
That's fine, man.
The shit I wear bears with me for life, and it's things I've been through, chapters in my life, and have got me here, bro. Except for like one tattoo. That's like, okay, buddy.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
do something.
That's one of the main reasons I never got one, because I was
No,
just like, I don't know what it
represents
is
me,
that
bro.
represents my entire life.
It represents me. One arm represents one thing, and the other arm represents family. So it
Gotcha.
works for me.
Gosh, I'm still gonna make fun of that shit, though. Don't trip.
That's fine, man.
All right. All right, bro.
Oh, fuck.
I know you
Hey,
know.
you should have saw the day he pulled up on me with the microphone tattoo and didn't say nothing. He just popped out with that. I was like, nigga, what did you do?
Yeah, man.
Nigga, what did you do?
Hey, look. So Kamala Harris is our vice president now. Do you
Shout
guys think that it matters that her husband is white?
Can I go first? Because I'm gonna be short, bro. Y'all can have
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
And she doesn't have any
To-
kids? Is that weird?
To me, no, and it means nothing, bro. To the simple mind, it may mean something because you're gonna take anything away from it. The long-standing wrong ass shit people think is that you have someone white. If you're a black man or a black woman, you have a white husband or wife. That's a symbol of success and status. You know what I'm saying? That's for the simple mind. To me, I roll with logical people and thinkers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at them for thinking that, but that's wrong. And then the no kids thing. I can see women taking that as, hey, well, you know what? Kamala's VP, and she chose her career before having kids. I can see the simple mind thinking that, not knowing or even having any information on Kamala, she may not
She
want
can't have
kids.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna be done real quick, bro. I just know that when she was first mentioned with Biden, of being a running mate for Biden, excuse my 2 words I'm finna say, because you heard it in so many places, she was monkey bitch, nigga bitch, black nigga bitch, all this shit, bro. When it became prevalent and evident that she was going to win and be the vice president, it was, oh, she's black and Southeast Asian. Everybody wanted to claim her and be something. I'm looking like, you motherfuckers are so, excuse my French again, so see-through. It's disgusting, bro. Yeah. And a side note, to me, Biden don't look healthy. We know he's old as dirt. He's old as dirt. If that mob decides to croak, guess what we have?
The first black president, because if you black, mixed with anything, you're black.
Well, it's not
Know that.
black female. The first, buddy.
First black female president.
First black female, bro.
I got you.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Don't disrespect Barack, bro.
Well, you did say the wrong thing. We got to correct you. That's all.
That is Dion's job on this podcast. If we make mistakes, he keep us in line, bro. You got to correct us. That's what he does.
That shit is trash, bro.
I ain't mad at him.
Don't disrespect me. Acknowledge my presidency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect your cowbells, man. It's all
Thank
good,
you.
man.
So with this, I'm gonna roll. We don't usually agree.
I'm on it for mine. Okay.
Mainly because of him, but it is a lot of simple mindedness.
He said mainly because of me.
I am willing to bet a lot of money that when they see that Kamala Harris is half Asian, they think her mother is Chinese or Japanese or Filipino. Her mother is Indian.
Mm,
Look it up, idiots.
mm,
Indian is on the fucking continent of Asia,
Asia.
first
mm.
and foremost. Okay.
No, that boy's he's pod now.
Ooh, talk to him.
All right. Second of all, I'm with a bossy. What if she ain't want no damn kids? And another reading note: her husband has 2 kids. She has 2 stepchildren. Right.
Shout out.
That's maybe. And she met her husband in 2013. And when I saw this, I was like, maybe she was so busy, or she's shy, or she just ain't one of them motherfuckers that date. She was set up by one of her friends, a mutual friend with him. They were set up on a blind date. They got married a year later, right?
Wow.
Don't question nobody's love, bro.
Here's
Don't question.
I'm still gonna be the king.
this is my
Go
so
ahead.
I'm glad y'all laid that. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dion. My bad.
No, go ahead.
We went first, Joe, because we knew this is your fucking bag. Okay, that's why we went first, Joe. I don't want no smoke. No, I don't.
I'm not even going. Here's the thing. I don't actually have I'm not on any side of this, but I did think it was an important conversation for these couple of reasons, right? There is a big conversation, always has been, probably continually will be, particularly with women, but particularly with Black women. And it started with Oprah. Oprah was like the first people that people used as an example, that to be successful at this level as a Black woman in America, that you can't have no kids and you probably got a white boy as a husband, right? That's a regular conversation that's been happening for 30, 40 years in this country, right?
Yep. Preach.
When Obama was elected, that also got to be a part of the conversation. Would they have elected Obama if he wasn't mixed white? Right? Nobody can answer these questions. These are philosophical questions, right? They don't have yes or no answers, right? But it is something to say that if there is a group of white people who sit at a table of decision making about your future in an industry, it is something to say that they will certainly feel more comfortable letting you in the fucking room if they know that the person you going home to plays on their team. And it's not to say that they don't have a real love. I don't know neither one of them people. I'm not going to make no comments about nobody's personal choices in love. And the whole thing about her not being able to have kids, I was unaware of that. I've also heard conversation about that being the easy way not to have to answer that question. If you just start with, I can't have kids, then nobody can ask you why you ain't have kids. I also don't think every person should have kids. I don't see any,
Fuck
you know,
them
it's not,
kids. FDK.
this ain't ancient,
Fuck you
this
mean?
ain't ancient Africa where if you are a barren
Our host.
woman, you are seen to be, you know, some kind of
Less
useless
than.
or some kind of, you hurting. I mean, that was a huge, that came
That's-
from Africa. That ain't no American shit.
That's
That
tribal
came
knowledge,
from
bro.
Africa.
They don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's tribal knowledge.
That came
And
from
before,
Africa.
let me preface this. I'm sure unless a bossy read it, when we get famous, this might come back. I never said I don't know if she can't have kids. I said she might.
Oh,
not
I
want
thought you were
it. If
saying,
you
okay.
read, yeah. I
And
just
that, yeah.
maybe she didn't want.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying is that
They'll
Black
pull this
women,
up when we famous and be like, look
Black,
what they said.
right? Yeah, be Father Flagged out here.
So yeah,
Black women,
exactly. Number 2.
Black,
I don't know if y'all saw it.
Black women have always been challenged though with this. Like, if they
Yep.
want to go out and be successful, they are constantly bombarded with, but why you ain't gonna have no kids? Why you don't want no kids? It comes from the Black community. That pressure comes from the Black community. So anyway, I just
Some
think
of it.
I think it's supremely
Yeah.
interesting. Now, here's one thing that I wasn't ready for, or I shouldn't say ready for, that I don't know. I don't even know how to qualify it. But one thing I found very interesting is the fact that she did go to Howard, the fact that she is an AKA, which
She's
is the
Black.
first Black sorority, you know, in the States or whatever, and that it started
She
at Howard.
recognizes, yeah.
And that, well, I think she identifies as Black more than she identifies as Asian.
Her
Yeah,
father
yeah.
was Jamaican as fuck, so
Right,
that's
yeah.
Like
you
McKinney
know what I
said,
mean, man.
Yeah, she's gonna be all over Founders Week. She did it during the campaign.
Yeah, her
Yeah,
parents.
I think-
her mom was gorgeous. Like,
I think beyond
that's
all of this, I think she represents an excellent example for young Black women on all accounts, for success, for college, for all of that. And I'm just throwing it out there because we at the beginning of this, And as time goes and certain issues arise in the Black community,
Yep.
I watch it happen. When education starts to become a part of the conversation, watch it happen. Watch people, particularly Black folks, slide out from this all love to Kamala. Watch them slide out and start saying shit like, yeah, but she married to the white boy. What would she know about that? Watch.
I hate that.
Is that not a fair? Is that not a fair thing to say? Something she may not experience because she's with her counterpart is white.
And not only that, she is clearly of a higher economic class, educational class. And so there's something she's just not going to experience whether she was with a Black dude or not. You know what I'm saying? That conversation is there until I don't think Black Twitter will be fully satisfied until some dude from Inglewood, California marries a chick from Inglewood, Chicago, and they are the president first. Until some hood niggas make it to the White House.
Didn't Barack do that?
yeah. I mean,
no, he ain't from Inglewood at all. No way.
Michelle is from motherfucking 79.
Michelle is. But Michelle wasn't president.
Well, this is where the world is going. Like,
I agree. I think she should run next term. I think she would run.
She should. I hope she's doing the research.
The South Side claims Barack, bro. It counts.
Think about this real quick.
Definitely.
She gonna have to marry Kendrick Lamar.
We went from having our first. We went from having our first Black president to having our first lady being Black. Right. Another term. Now we're seeing our first Black vice president. You got to know what's next. You got our first Black woman president. So you got to know what's next, right? What? So I look at it as once we decide, when I say we, meaning us, Blacks, right? Once we set our mind to something, we take over. We've taken over majority of sports. We've taken over the majority of when they've let us in, we've been.
I was gonna say it's more about the access. It's not setting your mind. It's once they start letting the motherfucker
That's what I'm saying,
bro.
They let us in. Yeah.
How old is
do
Kamala?
You think it would matter? Any of y'all? Do you think it would matter if she went to like Boise State as opposed to Howard?
The amount of love she will be getting.
There's not that many Black people in Idaho.
Her Black, you silly dog. Her black card wouldn't have as many stamps on it. You know what I'm saying? Her black card wouldn't have as many stamps.
Her black card.
It would. It would.
He's
absolutely right, bro.
That's what I was wondering when I saw that she went to Howard. I'm like, bro, like going to Howard, bro.
Oh, and let me point out one more thing. My bad. About the her friend marriage thing. I don't know if y'all been watching that series on whatever channel it is.
I love that show.
What is it called? But what is it called? Boss? You know what I'm talking about.
I'm making shit up. My bad.
You mentioned it twice.
It's
Netflix.
the fucking show about the old school like debutante life where they set the marriages are arranged and you go to court.
90 Day Fiance or some shit like that.
No, not that one. That's some hood shit. No, it's about like way back in Europe, and like all of the dukes and the duchesses, whatever. Anyway, what I want y'all to understand
white people going wild.
Nah. What I think that's important to clarify is what we read in the news ain't always how or why it happened. And there's some reason to believe that if you were an unmarried, non-childbearing Black woman in politics and you wanted to get to the heights of presidency and vice presidency, that you were going to need to be married and married to someone who had children. And if I suggest this white man who's very acceptable amongst the people that are already a part of this, he fits your profile. This is great for optics. I'm not saying that happened. I wasn't there. I hope they really in love. If not, I ain't mad at them making that decision because those are the types of decisions you have to make when you're in politics.
I mean, I hate to fall back on it, but it's actually the truth. So do you feel like in your scenario that the fact that Barack had those things, that it didn't matter what Michelle or where she was from, although she's a Harvard law graduate, they have kids together, you think all of that doesn't matter because Barack was mixed already?
I think, please, one second, bro. You got to stop it. Barack also had the plug, bro. Barack was loved by so many people, dog, that it was hard to tell that dude no. Once the right person said, hey, man, y'all need to tap this brother, take a real good look at him. He would be perfect for the state the country is in right now. Perfect.
Here's the truth. I think that if it were reversed and Michelle was the one running and Obama was the mixed person, I don't think she would have gotten any credit for him being mixed. I think the scrutiny on her would have been a lot more coarse because she was the presidential candidate. I don't think the spouse race matters that much publicly. I do think
and then like you said earlier, it has to do with which side of your race, not that you're disrespecting the other one.
Right.
It's like what you identify with. And Barack clearly identifies with his father's side, not that he disrespects his mom.
Who do you identify with, McKinday? Because I'm confused.
Y'all some dummies, man.
That was good. No, that was good. You get 5 points for that one. That was an excellent shot. Straight Ruger.
So let me transition. Let me ask y'all this, right? Seeing as how, our trajectory is going through the roof right now.
It's okay.
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
Abasi, did he say that?
We ran this.
I'm not in there, bro.
You know what that means,
bro.
He ain't gonna agree with me, but he's not.
I thought you said.
Hey, I appreciate you
right?
doing that.
All right.
I appreciate you not
like,
lying at least.
You
sounded like
projection,
but I heard.
You said trajectory.
I heard.
Yes.
See, now look at McKinley now. Now he want to jump on the bandwagon now. You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't looking at his face. I wasn't looking at his face. I thought he said
he does this. He does a deep breath. He goes,
our projections.
Big punches. Your shit.
So I get it, dog. Our projections are through the roof, and our trajectory is through the roof. Okay.
He's trying to help you so. Go ahead.
Hey, McKinley, he's gonna have a heart attack laughing like that.
T is in time, man. T is in time. I'll give you your 3 points.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
I can't vouch for nobody, bro. I say Jules and Aldi's, bro. I put an S on both of them, so I gotta stay out of this conversation.
I recant my statement. Then okay, let me do that. Okay, now
at least you didn't lie for me.
So since the numbers are going through the roof, we have some things going on, right? I want to know, and I've been in this position. I'm sure.
Oh boy.
How would you be as a star, right? Whether it's sports, actors, podcasters.
Ridiculous.
Are you giving autographs? You taking pics?
Ridiculous, dog. Man, look here. If I become a star, I'm going to assume stardom. I meant to cut you off on purpose. My bad. So I apologize for what I did on purpose. If I become a star, if I was to become a star, I'm going to assume that comes with some kind of money. All right. With that money, I'm going to have them call up the production crew of Coming to America, and we're going to start working on part 3. I'm going to build some straight Prince Akeem shit. I'm waiting up to the royal penis is clean, Your Highness. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting up to, fam. I'm going to give me a couple llamas, a couple drabs, bro. I'm rolling down Madison. I'm rolling down 63rd. I'm going to free the Southside Cowboy. We can go ride together. We can
Southside Cowboy.
We can go ride together, this motherfucker, dog.
Is he still locked up?
What we gonna do?
He ain't still locked up, is he?
I don't know, dog. But whatever he is, I'm going to free him anyway. I'm going to free him again. And get him 2 horses. Straight from the Great Plains of wherever. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to get shot by the animal rights organization.
I'm going to have to garnish your check.
Gold, though. I'm going to have all gold on, though. It don't matter. That gold going to be bulletproof. You going to garnish my shit?
Yeah.
No, but real talk, bro. Real talk. This is what I would do, though, fam. I'm already ridiculous when I get new shit. You couldn't tell me nothing when I got my Note 20, when I got my PS5, when I got my new bed. You couldn't tell me my name wasn't Young Boy NBA Abasi. Young Boy never broke again Abasi, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing, all right? And that wasn't even nothing but some small monetary value. But what I would do is make sure the people I love, care for, I would take care of them. I'm finna ball out.
Abasi,
sorry, mama. Sorry for embarrassing y'all, mama. It's cool. And
how would you be with, like, I'm gonna give you a scenario. You coming out the gym, which makes sense. And two little snot-nosed kids walk up to you. Mr. Abasi, can I get a selfie with you and a ID and a autograph? How you handling that?
I'm gonna turn the CT Fletcher on their ass. It's still your motherfucking set. Did you lift today? If you ain't lift, you can't get nothing. Hey, I'm gonna have 5 stamps. I'm gonna have 5 stamps, bro, with different signatures. I'm gonna stamp that right on the forehead. Bop, take that home with you, all right? Don't go home with that. You welcome. You been blessed.
Go home.
Why did I know?
CT Fletcher.
Why did I know?
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I've signed autographs before, and I thought it was dope. It was a great experience.
You see Dion, though?
It was a great experience, man. it's gratifying.
Oh.
It's humbling. You know, that's when here's the crazy part. As a kid, I used to actually figure out how I can just sign my name because I knew I was going to be in a position to do this one day. No
No,
bullshit.
nigga, when you was a kid, that was a class. That was still in education. You had to write in cursive.
Nigga.
No. I figured out how to sign my name. So really quick. So, you know, if there's lines of people waiting to see me, all right, come on, take a picture.
So you sign autographs?
Yeah, so I've signed some autographs in my
Wait.
time.
Can you please give us just one moment? I just need to know. I need to know
it was one of our many shows. It might have actually been up in there in Milwaukee, to be honest with you.
Actually that was they probably thought we was somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean we told the show down. And you know, a couple kids like, hey man, can I get your autograph? Sure, man, no problem.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I understand.
They be checking your receipts, though.
Man, don't they? Like, can I live? Can I live?
Funny thing is, when we were doing a show run, he said this happened when he was in like playing basketball, and it automatically changed.
No,
I never.
I mean, well, I would have been so actually
that smut off my name, Dion.
Actually, I would have thought it would have been at Wright College. I would have thought it was when you was hooping in college. I figured
now, truth be told, you know, that was a long time ago, but yeah, that was We got
to pick up for grandma. So who the hell still got a real house phone? Who house is that?
Mom.
That is so disrespectful, isn't it?
Mine.
Hey,
that just sound like a phone on the wall. Nigga, like
you're coming out of a restaurant with the fam, and two little, no offense, two white girls walk up to you because they know who you are.
Yeah.
Mr. Phillips, can I have your autograph, please?
AP.
Have your autograph, sir?
Sure.
Simple. So you're gonna give it to him?
Simple. Well, and also you gotta remember this too. It depends on maybe how much I've had to drink, where I'm coming from, what my mood is, if I want to be bothered. You know what I mean?
Real shit on. It got real.
Tell grandma you doing the show. Somebody tell grandma.
Yeah, it's like what is going on right now? It's weird.
Whose house is that?
You're coming out of Whole Foods because I'm sure that's where you'll shop once you get famous. That's where you're at. You haven't drank. The two young Caucasian girls walk up. I'm just using them as
Yeah. I mean,
how do you
I'll take
the two healthy Caucasian girls.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture, sign you up. Again, I could be on my way to somewhere, so I don't want to come off rude.
Yeah.
But again, you can't please everybody, right? So
I've
been in this position before. You just can't please everybody.
I'll say this. I'm gonna flip the question a little bit. What experience have you had trying to get somebody else's autograph that didn't do it, and how did that shit go down, and how did it make you feel?
Here's the crazy part. I've never been a fan dude like that. Even though when I met Ghostface, I was like, oh yeah, dope, right?
Shit changed your life, bro.
I just never wanted to ask for autograph.
He started saying, son.
Call me what you want, fan dude. I already told y'all the Kobe story, but I'll answer McKinday's question. Gennaro Pargo.
He big time you.
I didn't even ask this bitch nigga for an autograph. We was at a celebrity game. I was on the floor. I was filming. I think it was Bobby Simmons was there. It was like, one of them Chicago, Shannon Brown. They doing a celebrity game in the United States.
I remember that game. Yeah.
Everybody more popular than him.
Yes, I'm 10 years in. I cover the Bulls, nigga. Some of y'all ain't even in a league. Shannon Brown just, we talking a good 20 minutes. He'd even do a drop. This Shannon Brown, EC Sports, whatever. He with the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In his prime.
Yeah.
I go Gennaro Pargo. Hey, bro. Let me get a quick interview.
No, he played.
I ain't doing no interviews. Like that. That's how he said it. Real silent, too. Like a bitch nigga.
You ain't still on him?
He said it all silent. Nah, man, I ain't. I was like this. And then Tyson Chandler. I was when I came
Tyson
to the
wasn't a
Bulls,
heavyweight. At that time, Tyson wasn't really a man.
This is when Tyson
I heard he was a nice guy.
All right, no.
Okay.
I joined the Bulls 20 years ago. No, he's not. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Eddie was cool as fuck. Tyson is
Eddie Curry?
Yeah. So when Tyson joined the league, I joined the Bulls. 20 years later, I wanted to do an interview with him because it was like 20-year anniversary or whatever. He ain't know that, but still. So we in the hallway. This is when he was with Houston, when they had James and Russell. I was like, Tyson, man, let me get a quick
On the
interview.
end of the bench too.
He's like, yeah. Nah, man, I'm finna go. And then I go in and get James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Bitch, nigga. Whatever. So that's your question.
Well,
There's a lot
the
of
reason I
dudes.
asked that,
The worst dudes are the worst. The worst players are the biggest assholes.
see,
Every time I talk to Kobe, I got 4 or 5 pictures with Kobe. Kobe signed shit. LeBron, the best players are the coolest dudes.
The brands, the ones that have brands to sell.
The bitch niggas are terrible.
yeah, I don't know.
Can't argue your experience, bro. That's
For me, like, so, like, just to answer the first question, the only time I've ever had to sign an autograph, the only time.
Oh yeah, look,
Motherfuckers are the pettiest people alive.
I knew about it.
Yeah. So
shout out Q Billa.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
Yep. Shout out Q.
Could you
That's
read
Hall
that
of
of
Fame
mine?
shit.
all right, so for
That
the
is Hall of
listeners,
Fame.
for the
That's Hall of
listeners, you know,
Fame.
I've been pissing and moaning about me not getting my McDonald's in high school. Shout out to my co-hosts and my good friends. Shout out to Q Billa. It came. That's why my bell was going off. It came and said from Coach Sims. I'm what?
Yep.
What? so
Hey, look, he was in his head like, what is going on?
hey man,
This nigga watched the show?
And what that nigga order you?
so
Right. What'd you get?
I have
Right.
2 hamburgers, 1 large fry, and a Sprite. So this is like my daily double. Hey man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, he made sure he ain't put no cheese on that for you.
No
That's
cheese on
hilarious,
that
man.
burger, man.
Right.
That's hilarious, bro.
That's hilarious.
Oh boy.
Hey, shout out to Q,
That's
man.
what's happening, man.
Our
I
new
forgot all about that. I forgot all
artistic
about that
director, man. God damn.
Yeah.
Q,
Go
hey,
ahead,
Q,
man.
just,
All about
hey,
that
hold
shit.
up. Q just bought you, dog. Now
He
you
did-
all on board.
Yeah.
He
He
just bought
just
your ass.
Right, all of a
bro.
sudden now, look, you done named them in front of everybody.
That's
Just
artistic.
You see how easy it is to get bought? That's what I'm trying
look
to
at
tell you. It
a
happens.
bag of McDonald's.
Damn, I
Bag
don't
of
even know where we
McDonald's.
was at.
You whore.
Hey,
I'm
I forgot
a
all
whore
about
for
that.
McDonald's.
You whore, man.
Kende, you going?
Hey, that's just funny. Yeah. Just real quick, man. The only time I ever had to sign an autograph, I was in a play that my dad directed at Chicago State University.
Awesome. All right.
And I was the lead actor or whatever. And it was we only did it for kids. It was like for school. So like, you bring your school or your class to the theater or whatever, and we would do the show. And we had this one of these shows was sold out. It was like 200 people, all the balcony, all the front, right? It's like 11 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And we do this show, and I guess the show was clicking. The crowd was like, the kids was rocking with me heavy. This was like 2006, maybe 2005, right? And 2006, 2007, one of those years. And so at the end of the show, I'm about to go to class. Like this being in this play was one of my classes. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even like me just doing it because I wanted to be an actor. Like this was part of my class. So I'm on my way to my music class, and I'm trying to leave out of the door to go, and there is a swarm of students waiting on their bus, and they see me open the door and they rush me. And I am telling you, in that moment, I fully understood how uncomfortable it is to have fanatical people run after you and get all in your face, throwing, they all had papers and the playbill, like all rushing in my face.
And
And I was just like,
everything.
what the fuck is going on, man? So it's like when you realize they just want you to sign something, and like mine, I didn't have no signature ready. I just scribbled a bunch of random shit on the motherfucker. I didn't really know what to do. But that moment, man, I really did understand how a person a Bieber or a Chris Brown or a Kobe or somebody like that, somebody who everywhere they go, every moment of the day, people are clamoring to get it. I certainly understand why there are moments where you do not do it. You know what I'm saying?
Quick note, bro.
You're saying as a So you're saying as a star, Makinde Adedapo would literally walk past the child that wants an autograph. His nose
No,
is running.
no,
He
not
waiting
saying that.
outside the hotel
Not
for your
saying that.
ass with a pen.
I'm
And
saying,
your ass, hey, not right now, Sonny.
I'm
I can see
saying,
you doing that.
I'm saying, I
Nigga say something while I'm
understand
talking,
why.
he's getting shot.
On
I'm
my
saying I
motherfucking
understand
mama.
why. I'm saying I understand why. And look, and one more point to that. So in my professional career, one part of my job with at Promontory and at these festivals is I have to ensure that the artist can get away from that. So you have an approved list of people that can come to your meet and greet after the show or before the show, right? We decide on the process that's going to happen. What's going to happen? They walk up, you take a picture, you sign the shit, they move around. I have to design that process. So I'm sensitive to the idea. For me, no, I wouldn't be worried about me. The kid ain't never gonna see me. If I'm not signing autographs, you're not gonna see me. I'm gonna be in a whole nother outfit. I'm gonna look like a whole nother individual. You're gonna be chasing the wrong car, fucking with me. I'm not gonna put myself in that position if I don't want to do
the wrong
it.
bike.
Yeah, all at the wrong bike.
Wrong bike, bro. All right,
Well,
bet.
I got a Chris Brown story, but that's for another day. But yeah, no,
Bro.
I'm just saying I understand the culture, and I have signed shit from most of the artists that I've worked with in my crib, right?
You do.
Say something while I'm talking, he's getting
But
shot.
there are artists where I put that in front of them at the beginning of the day and be like, hey, you know, if you wouldn't mind signing that, we would really appreciate it. And then come back and it ain't signed and they done bounced. I ain't gonna use no names, but I get it. Sometimes you just don't do this shit.
Well, true. Well, real quick though, I'm going back on all this shit I said about Prince Hakeem. I'm going to be brand new. Really, I'm going to be a brand new guy. But I'm not going to be Prince Hakeem brand new. But I got to meet Clyde.
Flare?
I'm definitely doing that because everything stinks to me once I get to a certain level. Everything's beneath me. Peasants, minuscule pecan individuals, miscreants, all these motherfuckers.
That's exactly
You know
what I
saying?
thought you were saying.
Miscreants.
So, nice. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So,
11 for miscreants.
Oh, okay.
Silly dog. But you know what? I met Clyde Drexler. He's a pretty famous guy. I met him in Alaska at the Alaska English tournament while he was coaching Houston, bro. He is taller than he looks, man. He was so soft-spoken, so nice. He stood there for like 2.5 hours after every game. Every parent, child, pet, and player, he signed every autograph, bro. Every single one. And it was really, really dope.
But
secondly,
I think that's
Makinde, you have a new. Go ahead. Everybody else go ahead, dog. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna add to that. It was in a controlled environment, so it's different. But go ahead, though. I was just adding to your greatness.
Makinde has a new chief of security at Promontory. We can make sure all that flows smoothly. I throw cats down the stairs, out the back door, and I stomp them out. it's a reason. It's a reason Channel 7 kind of fuck with me. It's a reason castaways and all these beachfront properties fuck with me on security. We get the job done. And lastly, Amon, you better eat the McDonald's while it's hot, bro. When it's cold, it's gonna be trash.
It's gonna be terrible.
I already know.
Or are you gonna say mine? Because I haven't gotten a chance to go.
Well, you know what?
Oh, you didn't?
I think Dion would probably try to embody his inner Kobe if he was a star.
Why not 50?
I think Dion would be like holding the piece of paper and instead of signing it, which is what they want, trying to impart some random ass wisdom they ain't fucking asked for. Just be holding the paper like, just please give me the shit signed back and shut the fuck up. Dion gonna be sitting talking about so what do you do? What oh yeah, that's a good position. Do you like that position? Like, nigga, just sign my shit and get the fuck off.
No, Dion gonna be extra because he gonna be a star and Dylan's gonna be a star. You know what I'm saying? That's two levels of stardom, goddamn. You ain't better get close to Dion.
So Amon had mentioned Kobe. Abasi, what you just said about Clyde Drexler, Kobe did. If I was accosted downtown,
he thirsty for
winter,
$7.
I'm signing everybody's autograph. You know why?
Yeah.
Because they're never gonna forget that time.
Legacy.
They're never gonna forget it. I will take every picture. I will sign every autograph. Don't touch me. That's all I'm saying.
Guess what?
Don't grab and pull it. That's all.
They won't forget when you don't sign the motherfucker either.
That's real.
Life changes as well.
No, they won't, bro.
They won't forget that shit.
Yeah. Look
let
at
me tell you something.
Michael Rappaport about LeBron.
Amon came to a show where we had Dick Gregory, and me and Amon, like Amon said, I ain't never been a fan dude. And because I work on that side of the business, I'm not supposed to ask for autographs or nothing, right? It's considered uncouth, right?
Yeah.
So, but this Dick
Okay.
fucking Gregory.
This Dick Gregory, bro.
So me and Amon are there, and we go to get him for the picture. He done took 65 pictures, right? He done did the meet and greet. He done signed all the books. I still got the signed book here too, and the poster. He done all that shit already. And now I'm like, man, I gotta do this, man. Like I know I'm not supposed to, but I gotta do it. So I grab Amon, and we go to sit up with Dick, and we say, me and Amon both, we going. Shut up, man. If his name is fucking Dick Gregory, man. Jesus, man. His name is Dick Gregory, man.
We go to sit up with Dick.
His name is Dick Gregory.
Minutes. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
My bad. I couldn't resist. I apologize.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway, point is, so we standing on opposite sides of the man, and me and Amon trying to confess how important he is to us and like how he inspirational is. We get about 4 words out. He was like, man, would you just take the fucking picture and shut up?
That's awesome.
Oh shit.
Real shit.
Oh man.
Cool,
That's hot.
cool brother, man. Like,
What's his
my
real
life,
name,
man.
Dion? Correct McKinday, because he said something wrong. Didn't? What's his real name?
Who?
I'm talking to correct McKinday about something.
What's who real name?
Okay, don't worry about it. It's cool.
Okay. This was an awkward silence moment. Don't worry about it. Brought to you by nobody.
This awkward silence was brought to you by.
All
Yeah,
right,
shout out, what's her name from Inglewood? Singer. She was amazing.
Jennifer Hudson.
Yes. Jennifer
Oh
Hudson.
man.
She was awesome. My wife
Man.
had the nerve to be jealous that I took a picture of her.
Yo, let me tell you something, man.
grow I'm
I had
coming
the
home to
great-
your ass.
Man, she
Love
did
you,
a
babe.
birthday party. She did a private birthday party at Promontory once, bro. Like you said, bro, she's mad cool, man. She doesn't
She's
see
cool.
herself.
Fuck.
She doesn't see herself as any different. I mean, she still got a house in Inglewood. You understand that? Her mom and them still live in that house, bro. Like she goes to that house. She sits on the front porch.
Whoa. Tell me you know.
About her brother
know-
getting killed and shit.
No, it's her mom. Her mom, her brother, and her sister.
All
They
right.
passed.
Well,
That
I
dude
mean, I know they
killed all of them.
got killed. I just mean that house was her mama's house.
Yeah,
house,
that's.
she still has.
I
that
didn't
house.
understand that, but I think it was like
Yeah.
mother wanted to stay in the neighborhood type shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jennifer has been holding to that standard. Like she still has that house in the family.
That's pretty dope, though, man. Yeah.
She cheated on her husband, though. That's the only thing I got a problem with. Her husband, soon to be husband. That was some bogus shit.
Well, you know.
At least they still getting married. Shit.
Right.
No, they're not.
Well,
He's gone.
Here's the thing. I'm
What do
glad.
you mean
I'm glad
soon
you
to
brought
be
that
husband?
up.
Oh, you mean at the time he was soon to be?
Man, look, women cheat.
Right,
man.
That was her
Never-
fiance,
never was
David
done.
Atanga.
This-
How many
this is-
conversations are we having right now?
All of them.
All of them. All of
Oh,
them.
there's about 4.
Yeah,
We
sorry.
love them.
So
That's all
let me ask you
So
this.
we got it. Abasi and Amon are assholes when we become famous. Got it.
Dion, set your TV to ESPN tomorrow, bro. At, I think it's 2 or 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 hour Kobe special on the jump. If you didn't know about it.
I can't.
I didn't know
can't-
about it either.
That was
I
a
can't
real,
believe
that was
it's
a real
already
friend. That was a
a
real
year.
friend move.
Yeah.
No, I
Fuck
can't
you for
believe
not
it's-
including
Did
me.
you
Like
see
I don't
what,
like Kobe. What an asshole.
Did y'all see what Vanessa said?
No.
She was like, she doesn't mind like all of the tributes and everything. She just
Adorations.
does not want to see the crash site, which I totally
Wow.
Hell
agree with.
yeah,
But
man.
I'm
Fuck
sure
that
they'll
trauma, man.
I'm sure they'll disrespect her and fucking do that shit. That's so
Yeah.
fucking annoying.
No, that's real. Man.
As
I mean, that's the reality TV.
as
shit.
men,
Yeah.
right? I'm sure you've heard the term. I only do this with you. Are we believing women when they say that?
No.
I've
Yes.
only done this with you. Now, my ego tells me I believe you, but the man in me says you're lying. This is
Yo,
how
man,
you, this is
the
this is how
man and you and the
bag 'em.
ego are like the same part of you. I don't know
No,
why you
no,
separated those two things.
No, because my ego needs to be stroked. So if my ego needs to be stroked, I'm going to believe that I'm that cold, that she only does this with me, right? That's just me being self-absorbed. But the logical man in me says, no, this is how you bag them. This is what you do. You're in your lane. This is what
So
you
you
do.
just added the word logic. So it's the logic and the ego, not man. Man has nothing to do with this.
the
It's
logical man in me, right?
Logical. Yeah.
the logical man in me, the thinking man in me, okay?
Stop saying
Yeah.
man in you, man. It's a pseudo
Say
pause.
You're a man.
Say this thing. What's the phrase again, Amon? What's the phrase again?
I only do this with you.
Why is that not believable?
I'm asking.
Let me ask you this, Abasi. Let's say they say it and you agree with, and you believe it, but then they do whatever it is. It's extraordinary level work. You believe it then? You believe it after they scored 10 out of 10 on this particular activity? You all of a sudden believe that this the first time, or they just now starting to figure this shit the fuck out?
Yeah, I do.
What's that, mine? What's that shit called, mine?
I do, bro. I do.
That ass up.
Why you silly as hell, bro? I do because I don't think. Well, this is me as a person. I take people at face
before
value.
You start, Abasi. Go on, Bossy, preach.
You need some help, dog. I take people at face value.
He finna go in.
I really do, until they give me a reason otherwise. Her being great at fellatio, or say anal happens and it slides right in. You know what I'm saying? She can just have a big booty hole, bro. You know what I'm saying? I believe, bro. Just have a big booty hole, bro. So I mean, who fucking knows, bro? And until you have a reason, unless you know this person and know they have a history of being an habitual line stepper, a liar, why would you not, dog? Because at the same token, a man could tell a woman, yeah, you know what? I don't really like that, but I try with you. And what's the fucking difference? There's really no difference to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Until proven otherwise. And if she can just happen to suck a dick really good, fam. Some women are natural. Some women take classes to learn how to give blowjobs and still are awful at it. Terrible. Be chomping your shit up. You know what I'm saying? So until you have a reason not to believe somebody, why not believe them, bro? It says a lot about you if you look at her like, oh, you telling me this? You just like everybody else. It says a lot about your work perspective or how you view women in that light. If you think every woman that says that is lying, she don't do that. Fam, yeah. I had an experience where one person I was dating, things went awry. This is way back a long time ago. She said she didn't do her man. And I'm like, okay, fine. But she did me when it came to fellatio. Okay, she did me. And it came to light later on, her man's main complaint about her was she didn't do that with him. I'm like, wow, mind blowing.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
All right, I mean, yeah. All
right,
y'all hate women. I don't. It's okay.
No, that's
no,
what I'm
it's
saying.
not about hating
that's
women. I will say,
I want to believe you. I want to believe you
want
because I think I'm that nice and I'm that cold that I can take you out of your comfort zone. Right? I really believe that. But then get them, and then logic sets in. You say,
any woman that says, "Oh, I only did that with you," in reference to fellatio is a lying piece of garbage.
Not even. Let's not just say fellatio. Let's not just say fellatio. Let's just say.
No, I was just going off fellatio.
You do have to but you know what though? That's a really good point, Dion. If we're just talking about fellatio, that's a very different space. But what Amon is bringing it to the point is that there's more to this conversation than fellatio, and I actually agree because there's definitely some shit in the more space.
Yeah, like what if you got a woman that just dropped bread and she'd be like, "Well, I've only done this for you. There's something about you that I don't mind giving you money."
Well, but I want to finish. I want to finish hearing Dion's original point, though. I just wanted to agree that I think it's a bigger conversation.
That I believe is a lie. If you guys are Corner Convo fans, I'm trying to get this out as you guys understand. Tooth that ass up that episode. If you believe I didn't add, you know what I'm saying? We have to talk. You know what? I'm gonna move past that.
Please do.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet.
Listen, man. I just feel like, let me put it like this. I feel like there's a let's go with a column A and column B. Column A is sucking dick, taking you out on a date.
Simple stuff.
Simple things.
Yeah.
Now, column B is tooting that ass up. Threesome,
freaky like
taking it in the ass, getting a finger in your ass as a man, anything of that nature. I'm putting it all out there, bro. If they say that and you go, "Whoa, what the fuck you doing?" "Oh, I only did that with you." Bitch, don't do it with me. What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So
what made you think that was
exactly.
okay?
And then, like Amon said, it can go in a broader spectrum of how you talk to someone, how she talks to you, how she handles situations with your family, a lot of things, what she buys you, what it's an array of things that you can go to. But if you go in that group B, that's when you're either gonna do a cross lip, because really, can you prove it, bro? And
Right.
then you have to look at the succession of how she does it. How good is she at this situation? And
Right.
this is
I
the
mean,
first time that was done.
yeah. So I think there's two things, and I agree with you. Like
All
there's a
cap.
difference between the first time and you're the only person I do it with. So if they're not saying this is the first time they've done it, because that's different. If you tell me this is the first time, you've given head, then that's very different than you saying that I don't normally do this for people, right? So I'll go all up with the first time versus the other. I will say though, it is super duper possible, and I know this for sure. Um, I definitely believe that there is a such thing as a person making you feel comfortable enough to do things that you normally would not do in your comfort zone. I'll give you just a general idea of an example. Early on in the cell phone years, um, I was dating a woman who was really not about sending no pictures of any sexual nature whatsoever. Like she was super duper anti, right? And I respected that, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna, I get why you are uncomfortable with it. It's not necessarily about me, it's about that it's out there. So I'm with all that. However, as our relationship progressed, there certainly became a moment where all of a sudden I was getting these full-on videos of very explicit activity. I trust holistically that that person was really honest when she said, I've never done this before and I only do this with you. And I think that she knew that she could trust me with it. I can tell you this, nobody else seen this shit but me. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that's possible. I am super skeptical of any woman above a certain age telling me that I'm the first person you've done this shit with. And to be very honest, I'm more likely to spring some shit on your ass that you ain't even thought about doing yet. So I noticed the first fucking time you ever did it, because you ain't even put two and two together yet. This is some shit I created from my own imagination. So I know for a fact this is the first time you doing it. So in some ways, I agree that it's possible. It just depends on that person, that situation, and what the thing, so to speak.
So is it easier to believe a woman
Joe,
if we're talking about anything other than sex?
he just said what you said in a different way, bro. Remember
No,
at the
I agree
beginning of
with
this
Dion.
segment? No, Amon. I don't know who I'm pointing at right now. Amon. When Amon
Yeah,
said
like
his
you pointing
ego
at
or the
Dion.
man in him, yeah, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? When Amon began his statement on his topic and said the man in him, the ego in him,
And the logic. Yeah.
that you just said it a different way, because you said when you said it that you was spraying something on her. That's your ego thinking that she hasn't experienced what you're about to give her, bro. So what's the difference in the two?
No, I'm not saying there is a difference. I clarified my point through the middle to say that there is a wider spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Like that it's not just
big
specific.
Big facts.
Yeah.
So when back to what McKinney was saying, I without blowing myself up here, I like to see the action.
You're a freak, boy.
Man.
You are a freak.
Mine got his finger
fuck
ready
it.
for the button.
My wife
He's about
knows.
to say some shit,
My
boy.
wife is
I'm about to hit
aware.
this motherfucker.
No, I'm a freak, right? So I like to see it, right? I have had the statement that Amon has made on this topic said, "Oh, I've never done this before, but I do it with you," in reference to a video. First of all, young lady or woman,
Whoa,
who the fuck cares about seeing you? We're not gonna put you on Pornhub. No one's gonna throw yours. It's for me. Slow your ass down, right?
Oh, you're talking about recording and that.
Recording a video via phone in the action,
in the action. Yeah,
let's watch it. You know,
Right.
that is said a lot, which I really don't believe, because unless I'm the only one that likes to see someone that I give a shit about. You know,
I'll be
I
dead
wanna
honest. I've only done that twice in my whole life, bro. I've only recorded twice in my whole life. And it was at her request. And in one of the situations, we watched it twice and then we deleted it.
see. I mean, deleting it is like it's all about like, yeah. If you're once we're stars, it's a different situation. You don't want to.
Nothing ever really disappears, man.
Bossy talking about some nigga Kende. I seen this shit. I just want you to know, nigga, that shit's on the police watch.
Hey, that nigga got all access granted.
Right.
Bossy done read everybody's number.
Right, he got everybody. He can't wait. He can't wait for us to try and kick him off the shows. We're like, yeah, I got shit on all. I got cases on all you niggas.
Right,
bro.
But I feel like to preface what Amon was saying, I just think a lot of ladies are giving the guy that they're with at that time what they want to hear. Unfortunately, I appreciate a Bossy's, Gone Bossy segment where the women. I don't hate women. I just feel like sometimes they're not gonna tell you
what's coming.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna tell you like what you like. They know like, does he really want to hear? Yeah, this nigga sat on my face. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They're not gonna smash your ego. They want you to feel comfortable, even if you act. Come on, really? I mean, what do you want me to say? No woman is gonna say that, man.
How much do a man
live in the moment? What's up?
Right? How much do a man care?
How much does a man care? If he finna explode in your throat, you know what I'm saying? How much do a man care?
I think it matters if
I think what
you're trying to
you just said is another one
level.
too.
Like if I don't care, in your throat. Yeah, if I don't care, it doesn't really matter. I want you to be honest with me 24/7. But
so if she means something to you, it's different.
For sure, because you do want to feel like your significant other, your wife, whomever, hasn't just been.
You know where this comes from?
But
do you know where this comes from?
Fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
This comes from the age of high school sweethearts, bro. This comes from the age where you lose your virginity to a person because there was no airplane tickets, there was no Southwest fucking
you wasn't getting flued out.
Yeah, there was no like you grew up in Anytown, USA. You graduated from high school at Anytown, USA high school, and then you went to work at Anytown, USA factory. So you married that person, and that was the first person you had sex with for the next 40 to 50 years, right? That's where that shit comes from, bro.
Disgusting.
We don't live in that world no more.
My thing is this, right? Don't have given like the best of your sex to your boyfriends, whatever. And whoa. And then when you get to me, now,
you tired.
Yeah. Like you got too many miles on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think what a bossy said is
ladies, save something for the dude that wants to put a ring on it.
I think the explosion in your throat is huge.
It ain't sexual.
A lot of women use that. A lot of women say, "Oh, I don't. Yeah,
I don't swallow."
Explosion in the throat. They feel like that's like
that's common. Yeah.
You can fuck me in the ass, but no, don't put that in my throat. Though.
So have we given a reason why we shouldn't believe a woman when they say I only do this with you?
Okay,
once
they
describe that it's not the first time, it's right now, this current situation.
Here's my reason.
A solid reason.
I'll give you
why
one.
We shouldn't believe women.
I'll give you one. I think that a woman maybe she's not ashamed, but that's a part of her that she doesn't feel she needs to share with you. Right? Because she may be afraid that if you do share that with that man, he may look at you differently. But ladies, what you don't understand is this. I won't lose any more respect for you than I already didn't have.
That was before me.
He said didn't have. Wait a minute. You had to hear the end of that line.
Yeah, he did.
You had to hear the end of that line. Right? The man said, I will not lose any more respect for you that I already did not have.
I have a Mon Phillips video 10 years ago. It was a documentary called
Okay.
What?
Right.
Y'all need to grow up, man. That's some class, man. You classless bitch. Wow. You have a Mon on video?
What the fuck is going on?
What men
just talking about videos?
And Amon literally said what he just said, but just in a way more I'm single manner. No disrespect to nobody.
Yeah.
But he basically said this is your job as a woman, right? this is what you're supposed to do, and I respected that. And some women don't know that. They think that saying, "I didn't do this. I don't need to hear this."
Check it out. You know what?
I can make my
Prior to
own
me-
decision whether I want to watch it
Yeah.
or not. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? But you know what's also, if we're talking
else?
about, again, we're talking, oh, this nigga taking off his shirt.
This, no, the
Ladies,
show's
it's
almost
that
over
part of the
now.
show,
It must be
ladies.
time. Yeah, it must be
It's
time.
gone by. I said, here you
Yeah,
go.
right.
This
Man, get
my
your
gotta-
ass out of
Let
here,
me
man.
zoom through
Ahmad,
down there. He got a
Ahmad.
black one on
What up?
today.
Ahmad, you got to get
Y'all
a sound
so
cue that
stupid, bro.
goes, now coming to the center pole. Coming to the main stage.
Boss
So
said,
that
you
every
know the
time this
song
nigga
he
take off
playing.
his shirt,
How do
you
you
can
want it?
get ready to tip your highest dollars. Get ready to make
How
it
do
rain.
you feel?
Hey,
No.
shout out to Marine because she called him out on the page.
So did, bro.
She called you out on the page, man. So shout out to you, Marine. Love
I
you.
would just say one last
Appreciate you.
part. One last part on this subject though is this, right? Like this also comes into the conversation of consent, and that's a newer conversation that's being had now, right? And you know, again, no names or nothing, but like in a particular situation, I thought it might be interesting to tie a woman up, right? To
Y'all some freaks, boy.
restrain her wrists or her ankles or whatever. I thought that might be an interesting. I'm not gonna get into the details. It's probably
Off
all
mic,
of it.
man.
I'm just
Off mic.
taking
Off
notes,
mic.
trying to help me
it's
out,
off mic.
too.
It's off
I
mic.
don't
We
know
can
what
we can do
works.
that. Yeah, I got
Okay.
shit. But
Yeah.
point being, that was not something that I asked for consent for at the time.
Damn.
Right?
What's wrong with you?
Now, well, one, that consent wasn't even really talked about that way. Two, I mean, we had already been, it wasn't like this some brand new shit. This wasn't just right off the cup. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Statute of limitation.
we had to establish, you funny as hell. We had an established rapport or whatever. But my point is, in those situations, the response is usually, I liked it. And that's the first time I've ever let anybody do that, right? So I do think that it's possible that it could be a first time. I do think that there's a lot of other parameters that you got to consider for why or whether you should believe it or not.
Women stay with you for a reason. Okay. Women are gonna stay with you whether you make them orgasm, whether you do something a certain way sexually that they enjoy, whether you do something emotionally for their mind. They are there with you for a reason. Some women stay with you for money. That ain't me. So you have to do something that makes them want to be with you.
Come back, yeah. What Dion just said is actually a nice interlude on Jasmine Sullivan's Hotels album. I think it's Amanda's Tale toward the end, right before the song with her and Jasmine Sullivan. But the more I heard that song, the more I want to pick it apart because it's a vicious tale of a woman lacking accountability for her actions and her inner issues, bro. And that was, I'm like, wow. But the interlude is dope and the song is dope. But what Dion said is super on point, just from a guy's perspective, of that very interlude. Yep. All right, host.
No, I'm just waiting for you guys are done. Okay. All right. Well, you know, that awkward moment of silence is brought to you by nobody. Thank you.
You got to put that on the button too, bro.
Yep.
EJ's Needles, stat of the night.
Yep.
Sponsored by nobody.
All right. So, I mean, I guess.
we do got sponsors. We got sponsors today. We got the candles today. Yeah. They're sponsored
She
by her
didn't
today.
sponsor that message. Don't put that on her. Don't put that on her.
The moment of silence is what I'm saying.
Right.
The moment of silence. But you're right, though.
Here's my thing. You know, I think maybe men have said to themselves or said to a woman, well, I don't do this for anyone else, right? So we're guilty as well, right? Have you ever, my thing is I don't get hair and nails done. That's never been my thing. Ever. I'm not paying for it.
I think I did it for
Pay for it, you mean?
homecoming.
I do.
Like, no, I'm not.
You don't pay for your wife's hair and nails?
No, my nigga.
Fuck out of here.
No.
I'm not one. I mean, that's what you
Simple.
want to do for you. Like, that's what's up. I ain't mad at you,
bro.
Sound like
Do
a
your
clown,
shit.
right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know shit about
That's
it,
what I'm saying.
and like, it's your
Now,
shit. Like,
since
I don't give
I've
a
been
fuck.
married, of course, I have daughters, I have
I
wife.
said your wife.
But no, it's not a regular thing, right? What I'm saying is that I never set that tone, right? Don't ask me and then when you ask me, you'll get your feelings hurt. That's just not what I do. I'd rather put some gas in your tank. That way I know you have gas to come see me, Right. So there's a benefit.
Selfish motherfucker. Come
Selfish.
on.
No, not true.
shit,
Not
bro.
fucking true, bro. Not
the way
true.
he said it. The way he said
Nope,
it, though.
nope. I
Gas
agree with
to
him.
come see me.
Nope.
I don't care who you agree with. He said gas in your car to come see me. Not to go shopping, not to go to work, not to go to school. To come see me, bro.
Abasi.
He disagree with you.
Abasi, how much is 1 gallon of gas?
18 cents.
Okay.
Let me get 1 rib.
So when you put gas in somebody's tank,
out there,
when you put gas in somebody's tank, you accept the fact that gas is going. Damn, that's a long ass clip, boy. If you put gas in someone's tank, no matter who it is, you accept the fact that tank of gas is going to take them to other places. He's saying that you no longer have an excuse to not come and see me because I put gas in your tank. That's a very different clarification, but that's what he meant. That's what he should have meant.
I actually, no, he said that's what I should have meant.
That's definitely what you should have meant.
On that note, bro, I'm wrong. On that note, I agree with McKinney. Fuck, I'm wrong then. Okay.
You gotta accept that, bro. I know this gas is gonna get you more than I'm not gonna buy you $3.18 worth of gas, right? I'm gonna give you a dub that's gonna take you wherever you gotta go. To get your hair done, to go shop. It's gonna automatically do that. It's one less thing for you to think about. That's the whole point here, right? It's just one less thing to think about.
Does it matter if she does it for you, then, Mon? If she,
get his hair done. She get his hair done. Get his haircut.
I would never. Like if
you
boy,
never
I would
accept
cut my
cut
my own hair. Don't give me no money to get my hair.
What's wrong with you, dog?
What is the matter with you, bro?
Who broke you?
What is wrong
with you? Did Sam do this, bro? And I ain't trying to be funny. Did Sam do this shit, bro?
No, I'm saying, like
Jesus.
I'm going to get my own fucking haircut. Just like you should get your own hair and nails done.
Yo,
you don't accept justice, bro?
Let me be 100, bro. Like, you could give me $30 for my haircut.
I get it. Don't worry about it.
You could give me $30 for my haircut. I'm not finna be like, my wife gave me this $30 for my haircut.
I say you gotta announce it.
I'm just saying, though, like
Dion,
y'all getting real motherfucking meta on this shit,
like
right?
Prior to marriage,
bro,
like that's just never been my thing.
Mon, I get it, bro. That is not your love language, bro. That shit don't move you, so you don't need it. You don't want
agree.
It makes sense now. Now it makes sense.
Agree.
Gotcha.
And the same for me.
We've done this show along.
Gotcha.
Amon doesn't pick up girls for dates. Hey, meet me at the bar. I'll probably have my drink already.
He did say that.
I'm consistent. Thank you.
I'm not with Amon on that.
I got you.
I'm not with Amon on that one. I just want to go on the official record.
Real quick confession.
I put
gas in tanks.
Throwing it out there.
I put gas in tanks. I bought the flowers. I've got hair done. I've got your car washed. I've put a few dollars in your fucking pocket, bro. It's tricking if you got it. It's tricking if you don't got it, bro. Motherfuckers out here tricking and paying for the attention, time, and pussy, whether they know it or not. You're doing it.
I agree about it.
It's not any vagina either. There's a reason he's doing that. Damn.
Some people.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I'll speak for me.
No. He's state to state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's state to state.
I'll stay over here,
Bloomingdale. For me, it matters. So I mean,
I think you got to pick and choose those areas, man. I don't see like a woman knows that. I think at the end of the day, for me, I'm not really big on the makeup thing. I'm not really big on the new weave thing. So like.
But
I'm not right, and that's cool. Which means that if that's what you want to do for you, I'm all about it. I'll support it. I won't hate on it, right? But for me, if I'm going to get you something, it's going to be something that I want to get for you. And if it's not something that I personally give a fuck about,
is it'll fuck with you if they walk up to you and be like, "Hey, babe."
No.
That kind of like. For me,
it won't fuck with me. Like Amon said, you just might not feel good about my answer. Like,
I mean, prior to marriage, like my wife doing it is different than a girl that I was with saying, "Hey, babe, could you get my nails today?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Married is different.
Take this cash, baby. Take it.
Trick Daddy, Chicago's finest Trick Daddy. That's what they do. Trust me, I know.
So, Amon, before y'all go, bro, you got to give some love to Hammer and Hank. All right.
Yeah.
To who?
Hammer and Hank Aaron.
Oh,
may he rest in peace, bro.
You know what?
Hank Aaron, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't want to end the show like this, but we kind of
just give him love. We got something.
No. Shout out to Hank Aaron, man. One of the greatest. You know, to get behind the plate. You know what I mean, and swing a bat. The
plate, the movement, everything.
Beyond
man. I mean,
yeah. I mean, just he he came through. I mean, him, the Jim Browns, everybody from that era had to. The Jackie Robinsons, they had to go through it, man. And it's unfortunate, man. We keep losing heroes, man, and we're at that age where we're losing our heroes, and it seems like we're losing them faster by the year, right? Or by the month.
We just all see it now, man. We all see it now. But I agree, man. I think Hank Aaron's legacy. When I study Hank Aaron as a person, his professional accolades in baseball are what they are. Like, you don't need me to explain that. What I think was the most impressive thing about Hank Aaron is the same thing, like you said, about Jim Brown, about Muhammad Ali. These are athletes who understood the influence.
The bigger picture, bro. Yep.
They understood the inspiration. They understood that not just for the little black kid on the blacktop playing baseball, but also for the little white kid on the blacktop playing baseball with the black kid. Like Hank Aaron embodied what it meant to represent the country and the sport beyond race. And that's difficult to do, especially in their time, man. Mm-hmm. I'm not sad about his passing because he was 90 something. He lived an entire
86.
Well, right. He lived an entire life, bro.
For sure.
He lived a full and complete life. And he did so many things that we will never even know. Hank Aaron was so involved in shit. He used to play for, like, back in the day, it was the Milwaukee Braves. And working in Milwaukee, I've heard so many stories from white pseudo-racist people, bro. Like, these are white people who are not sure if they're not racist or not. And they will speak.
There's a lot of them out here.
I'm dead ass serious, bro. Like, they are completely confused as to whether they're racist or not. But they spoke about Hank Aaron and when he was with the Milwaukee Braves and they were children, as if they were speaking about a Babe Ruth or a Joe DiMaggio. So I think that he represents such a tremendous power that he left us, and a legacy that he left us. So it is sad to see a person leave life, period. But Hank Aaron did above and beyond anything that he was put here to do.
Facts. You got something, Dion? Right. No, I'm just gonna say, you know what? Really quick, I looked up a quick list last night at work. You can't possibly think of or remember everything he did. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get past baseball, but I'm just gonna say this. He had 3,000 hits without his home runs. You know what I'm saying? That's tremendous. He hit 300 for 14 years. In 1989, he became a senior VP of the Atlanta Braves, bro. In 95, he founded the 755 Restaurant Corp. 755 is the number of home runs he hit to set the record before Barry Bonds. In 2002, he got the Presidential Medal of Honor. In 2016, he was presented with the Order of the Rising Sun. It's like Japan's highest honor for his work done with baseball, bro. And in 2017, the Braves gave him a statue. That's all you can say.
No, that boy's he's pod now.
So on the corner, man, you're gonna get this what we affectionately call edutainment, man. We here to entertain, and we're gonna drop these bars, these facts, and I appreciate that, man. Like, do your homework out here, people. It's a Google away. If you don't want to hit the library, you thought I was gonna say
Google away.
That's a hashtag.
Yep,
a
Google away, bro.
Google away. I like that,
man.
I'm gonna use that in my class tomorrow.
That's what's up. I'm here to inspire, man.
Library, right?
It's a Google away.
I hate it.
I hate that shit. I hate reading now, bro.
I hated it. I hated the Dewey Decimal System. I hated how you had to. I hated all that. I hated everything.
Boy, stupid, man.
I hated it all. I even hated the fact that they gave me a card with my name on it. That was like your first ID and shit. I hated that shit. I hated it.
How can you hate a library card? Like, what does that say?
It says that I hate to read, bro. I hate reading. But math.
What brought it back?
I do math. Well, at the end of the day,
what brought you back to reading the corner convo?
Well, because I had to. I have kids. A, B, you just have to educate yourself.
Reading contracts.
Yeah, you gotta educate yourself, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
And
really
reading is fundamental, man. It's why I'm successful today, because I know how to read.
Tell them up and read these nuts. I hate reading, bro.
This is the same nigga that said trajectory. I can't
actually, we're gonna run the tape back. Trajectory.
Hey, also, man, I appreciate Kurt coming back with the Bills report, man. The motherfucker had me
Oh, shout out
laughing,
to
bro.
Kurt. Yeah,
He
shout out
fucked
to
my setup.
Kurt.
He fucked my setup
Shout
in the
out
gym.
to your Lane Tech Indian.
Hey, Dion mad. Yeah, mad. He insinuated that he had his chill trying to
Solicited.
No, I didn't insinuate it. I said it. I said it flat out.
Well,
Fuck you,
I'm gonna
Kurt.
give Dion props for shouting out my fellow proviso East Pirate Shannon Brown one time. You know what I'm saying?
Shannon,
My
what
brother.
up?
No doubt.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Oh, and we also lost.
Hey, yeah, Dion comment was funny as hell though.
Yeah, go
We
ahead,
lost
man. No, I
Larry
was about
King.
to say that. Yeah, man, that's a big one, dude.
Yeah, that was a big one. I meant to touch on that last week.
Hey,
but-
man. Hey, bro. Hey.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
But yeah, Larry King. Now I've never heard him spoken in a bad light. I think he stayed clear of a lot of shit, and he's had some of the major interviews. He's clearly respected in his field, and I do know that the hip hop community definitely fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on toward the later years of his life. There was something going on with his face. I don't know if that was
age.
That was just age.
Yeah,
Just age,
some of them don't age well. That's a very well known.
All right.
And I mean, if you're gonna be the person, bro, you got to think about that.
Say
man.
them.
If you're gonna say, if you're gonna be the person who is at some point, you could not be respected for whatever industry you were in unless you did Larry King. So if you arrive at that level where your show is the Johnny Carsons, you know what I'm saying, the Arsenio Halls in some cases, you know what I'm saying, like if that adds a lot of level of stress to how you approach your job, because you are expected to hold these people to the highest possible standard in an interview. And I know Dion, you know what I'm saying, understands what I'm saying. It's like, so yeah, Larry King, man, he was a champ.
It was live.
He was a champ, bro. And it was live, bro.
Yes.
It was live. This is not pre-recorded and then put on Netflix. This was live, bro.
Just to give the listeners an example. I mean, we're talking Frank Sinatra, Elizabeth Taylor, Marlon Brando, Jerry Seinfeld, man. OJ. You know what I mean?
OJ.
Oh
Sorry.
man. Who else?
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
That's what he thought too.
I mean, it's just.
Jail.
I mean,
the
Lady
list
Gaga
goes on,
for
bro.
yeah. I
The
mean,
list goes on.
Yeah, the list
it's
is
so many.
hey,
It's so many.
rest
And the crazy part,
definitely
people
rest
come
in
talk
peace.
to him. Like they're not afraid to come holler at him because he kept his artistic integrity, if you will.
He was gonna ask you exactly what the fuck he wanted to ask you, and you, whatever your answer was, that was gonna define you from that point forward. Whatever you said, that was gonna define you. So I'm asking you what I want to ask you, and it's your responsibility to respond. You agreed to come on this goddamn show.
I mean, 25 years of CNN and 50 years in broadcasting. I mean,
long time.
Legend, man.
Yeah, that's legend.
Amazing.
That's legend.
Legend,
That's
bro.
legend. That's legend.
He lived
So,
through his 80s. Just before I forget, like McKinney had mentioned, which I really don't think he gets
Nelson Mandela, excuse me. Jesus.
This nigga said Nelson Bandana.
Gucci bandana. Gucci band. Yeah, what?
Mandela, bro. Mandela.
Man down.
No, Arsenio Hall don't get enough love, man. I'm gonna say that for real. Like
Arsenio
does not get enough love for what he did for the culture, for the world on that show, man. He did a lot, and I think
Arsenio
needs to be recognized.
He was the opposite of Oprah. Oprah took on all of the Michael Jordans and the populars, whatever, but Arsenio created a platform for Black comedy, Black music, Black culture. Exactly. The fact that that was the signature of his show. That's what Black folks was doing in real life at the crib. Like he brought, same as Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott at ESPN. He started using phrases that were only used in the fucking Black community.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are people that brought Black community to the forefront for the rest of America. For all the little white boys and girls who like basketball and hip hop, those people did an amazing job of making sure that they got to see what it really was.
It's teenagers that don't even know who Arsenio is. They don't know what he did for the culture. Tupac was on there. He had everybody on there.
Yeah,
Tupac, from Hulk Hogan, Eddie Murphy, like everybody.
You wasn't
So,
nobody if you couldn't do Arsenio.
Yeah,
Like,
Hey,
I just feel like he doesn't get the love that he deserves.
Kende, can you
Magic
tell
Johnson
me?
boy.
Can you tell me who this beautiful lady that you're sitting with is?
oh yeah, my bad. So let me see if I can get out the picture. So this is a photo by
It's fine
Kimon
where you
Kindred.
was.
No, I
Yeah.
wanted to show the whole photo. Kimon Kindred is a photographer here in Chicago. He's actually from Africa. This picture was taken in Africa. I forget which country. I think it might be
was the
Tanzania.
other
I'm
one.
probably wrong about that. But he's been over in Africa, I think, for a month now. But Kimon shoots anything cultural, Black culture in Chicago. Kimon is on the scene, and Kimon is making sure that those photos like live. One of my favorite things about this photographer, to be 100 with you, is like he would come to Promontory for certain shows and shit. He would take 60 photos, 75 photos, and the next day I would wake up and they would all be posted on Facebook with us tagged. He never asked for shit.
Earl.
There are photographers out here that will come in, get their little snapshot of of Raekwon, and then they won't send it to you out of some, I don't know, corny ass nigga shit. But Kimon has never been one of them dudes. Kimon is definitely somebody who is for the culture in the real version of for the culture, man. Whatever he shoots, you get it the next day. Like, he never fails. It's a 24-hour turnaround. If you let him come shoot, he will shoot everything and he will make sure you have it. And this, he's a good brother, man. He's a very, very, very good brother.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, brother. Keep doing your work, man. Meet you soon, and friend of the show officially. So, fellas, we are about to get out of here. People have things to do, places to go, people to see. All right. I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank y'all for listening. I want to thank y'all for continuing to subscribe. Continue to invite people to the Facebook group. It is a safe place. We see everything. We are watching everything, and we are in tune. Thank you for our sponsor for episode 31.
Gratitude.
Make sure you get them
Thank
candles.
you.
I've been burning the candle the entire time. It smells great. Just again, thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
What more can I say?
Don't forget to eat your double
All
burger.
right, Jay-Z.
Yeah, man. Get at that stale ass McDonald's you got an
That's
hour
some
ago.
funny shit, man. That's some funny shit,
That shit
dog.
was
I
hilarious.
forgot
That's
all
hot.
about that. I
That's Hall
totally
of Fame.
forgot that was gonna happen, bro. That shit completely
Wow.
slipped my mind.
I wish I was a cool kid. I didn't know anything.
I appreciate y'all making that one with me, man. I'm one with the world now, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Keep listening, keep subscribing. We out. It's the corner.
Comments on YouTube.
Buy these candles with my name on it.